I'm Nitin Garg from TechCaesar. Today I recorded this video to show you that how you can connect your Postman with your Salesforce org for the REST APIs via client ID and client secret. Basically via using OAuth 2.0. So the for that one, there are the couple of things which we need to do before integrating your Postman API, before integrating your REST API to your the Salesforce org. So what we really need to do first, log in into the Salesforce org and go into the setup and then type external client apps. Once you will type external client apps, go into the settings, and under the settings, you need to click on the new connected app. If this toggle is off for you, just click on and then click on new connected app. Once you will click on new connected app, you need to provide your connected app name, which you can put anything which is meaningful. You can figure it out. Why did you create it? And then you need to just put the, for example, I just put the Postman app, and then you put your email ID so that you can get the token, and then enable OAuth settings, correct? And under the OAuth settings, you need to give the scope, right? So and in the scope, what you really need to give, you need to provide manage user data API, manage web browser API, and refresh token. Three, full access. Full access. Fourth one, yeah. So these are the APIs. This is the scope which you need to give, and you should keep these three checkbox checked. Other than that, you also need to click this enable client credential flow checkbox. It will ask you a permission and click OK, right? And then you need to hit save. So once you will hit save, go into the app manager, and I have already created this API, this app. So I will quickly show you there rather than creating duplicate. And here this one is created. So in the app, once you will go into the app manager, you will start seeing your app here, and click on this little arrow and click edit. Once you will click edit, it will open the same screen which you were seeing before few seconds. So it's a name, email ID, right? And enable OAuth setting is checked, and callback URL will be OAuth.postman.io callback, right? Because you are connecting this via using Postman. So I will put this into the description section so that you can put it here. Now, in the scope, as we discussed, these are the five scope which we need to put, right? And just select it here and click on this arrow, and it will be here. And then please ensure that enable client credential flow is checked. So basically, these four checkbox must be checked. Okay. Last piece, what we really need to do, that okay, yeah. So I think this is good. So once this is done, click save at your end. And now the second piece, what we need to do, now come back to, let's quickly come back to this one. Second piece we need to do is manage. Uh, we'll come back in a second on this screen. We need to go to view section first. So here, so edit we have covered. Now click on view. Under the view section, click on manage consumer details, because this will give you the client ID and client credentials which you will use to get the access token. Once you will click on this verify your identity, and you will get a token on the given email which you have provided in your app. So let me put the verification token here. Okay, so now it is giving me the consumer key and consumer secret. Just copy these two area and put it, store it somewhere. We will need it in few minutes. Now come back to, now click cancel, and let's, so Okay. Now this is the third screen which we need to click, and here click on edit. Uh, this we have already covered, right? So let's go back to app manager and go back to Postman and here. So we have covered edit where we created the app, put the app information, select the scope, view where we got the client credentials. Now last one is manage. Click on manage and click on edit policies. Under the edit policies, permitted users should be admin approved users are pre-authorized. Select this option. Here relax IP restrictions, and the last one is client credential flow, and here just select your user which for based on which profile the client credentials will be generated, right? So just select that user here. uh, I am a system administrator and I'm only user, so I selected myself. And here you need to give the profile access, that which profile will get this app access. So here I gave the system administrator access. Okay, so now our app is ready. We have a app, we have a client credentials, and we have given a permission, right? Now it's a time to come to Postman. So the first step is get the access token, and then second step is use that access token to trigger the APIs. So to get the access token, you need to put the URL, your org URL here, and then services OAuth 2 token, and the client type will be client credential. Client underscore ID will be your consumer key, and client underscore secret will be your consumer secret. So just copy paste this information and then hit send. If everything is configured correctly, you should get the access token here, right? And it is showing the instance URL as well, that for which URL this access token has been provided. Okay. Now go. It's a time to test the API by using this access token. So for example, I will test. I will try to pull the account data. So here I just put the my org URL, services data, and compose it, and then I wrote the query, right? And in the authorization, it's a bearer token. Auth type is bearer token. Token will be access token, the token which I got it. And once you will hit it, you will get the result. So that's how it is connected. So first of all, you need to create the app, get the client credentials, ensure that you have updated the policies uh, based on the user and the profile, and then come back to the Postman, use the client credentials for as a access token to get the access token, right? And then use that access token to trigger your API. So that's how you can connect the Postman with the Salesforce Org. So thank you for watching my video. Bye bye.